We pick things up after a 1-0 loss to Man City in the Cup, which was inevitable. It was something that we could see coming. And we go into a league game against our local rivals. We are currently sitting in 8th position with a win that could take us into the playoffs, while Ipswich are down in 19th on 15 points and having a struggle of a season. Can we keep the unbeaten run going against Ipswich, which would, cause the Norwich fans to go wild? We are going to have to check over the matchday squad because I have a feeling that we're going to be struggling a little bit when it comes down to fitness. The Ipswich team looks as follows. Leif Davis at left back is someone that has been brought to our attention, and I think we all know about him anyway. Burns, Morsey, Moore up top. They've got Al-Hamadi on the bench, Hurst, Wolfden, Williams, Brandon Williams. I didn't realise he was still there. I thought. Anyway, they are looking strong. They are looking a strong team, and definitely a team that should be performing better than the last 5 games goes to show, with 2 draws and 3 losses. The Norwich team today is as follows: Gunning goal, McCallum at left back, Quincy Smith at centre back, Stacey at right back, Sarah, Youssef and O'Hare playing in the middle. O'Hare, I keep saying that right. Signs and Rao up on the wings, and Sargent up top. I am going to change that up a little bit though. I'm going to bring Rowe off for Carlos, although there's a fitness issue, a fitness difference. I feel Rowe was electric when he come on in the last league game, so I'm going to try and utilise that in this game as well. So here we have it, Derby Day. Again, I should have really looked at the kits. I will be paying more attention to that in matches to go forward, because sometimes they can clash a little bit. I would have thought it would have been in an era where the game would be able to work that out for itself, but anyway. Sarmiento for Ipswich, who have played all the way back to the halfway line. Leif Davis is still sitting high, miscontrolled, but has managed to keep the ball on the pitch. Ipswich are looking dangerous from their first attack. Very dangerous, but a lovely save there from Gunn, and we are able to work the ball out through Youssef. Ipswich defenders, and it's freed up some space. The ball has Signs out on the wing, but nothing comes. Oh, have we got a hat and ball there? Just outside the box, free kick. I think it needs to be a little ball chipped into the area. Up with the header, and Youssef with the goal. 10 minutes gone. What a start for Norwich City. What a start for us. I did not expect that whatsoever. Ball floated in from Sarah. Youssef beats 2 men, and the keeper can't do enough with a header. It puts us 1-0 up. Maybe that's the weak link for Ipswich and why they are sitting down in 19th position. Their goalie just isn't up to it. 1-0. Youssef with the ball. Harness plays it through to Kiefer Moore, and he puts the ball wide. Lungo. Sarmiento plays the ball out to Burns on the wing, who then uses the defender with the overlap. Norwich are able to block that, pick the ball up, and then lose it again. Burns has broken into the box, and it is 1-1. He's gone to pick the ball up. It seems like Ipswich feel they have got the momentum now, and looking to now go and try and extend that lead. Quensa pulls out of position when if he'd have just stood his ground, could well have stopped that. Sargent puts the ball wide. I was then literally going to say, lovely play there from Norwich, opening up a clear opportunity for Sargent, but the ball gets put just past the post. Fortunate there, but Carlos is looking to make that run. Has he got the pace? He has. One-on-one with the keeper. Keeper makes a lovely save, and the game remains 1-1. Really is open game. It could go either way. So picks the ball up inside the box, plays it out to Borja Sainz, looks to do the same down the wing, but has also seen the run from Sargent, who's cut inside, and he's opened himself up and put the ball over the top. There's 2 clear-cut opportunities for Josh Sargent today, and both times he has put the ball the wrong side of the posts. They're going to get out of it. Ipswich with a terrible free kick there, playing the ball straight into Youssef, who's then managed to find Sarah on the edge of the box, uses signs, plays it back to Youssef, looks to curl it into the corner, and after a nasty deflection, it's gone out for a corner, where we will see Sarah come over to take it left-footed, swings the ball in. Sargent up with a header, and it's 2-1. Sargent was not missing that one. It's 2 goals, both from set pieces. It seems as if Ipswich can't deal with that ball being floated in by Sarah. Sargent rises higher than all the rest of the defenders and nods the ball home. 2-1. He was not missing that one. And Ipswich have managed to burst through. Sorensen fresh on, always reliable, but hasn't managed to clear the ball very well. Kiefer Moore, and he scores. 2-2. Very, very even game, and one that literally could end up going either way. Should have dealt with that slightly better and cleared the ball away. To burst away, but we managed to break that up. Sargent is offside, I believe. He does score. But the flag was up. As McCallum plays it back. Substitute Rowe has burst through. Didn't know what to do with the ball. Looks for the pass across the box. Nothing comes of it, and the game ends 2-2. That was unfortunate. I thought we could have nicked that right at the end there, right at the death. I thought we'd see Rowe slot that one home. Still unbeaten to Ipswich, which we'll take that. But unfortunately, I feel that was 2 points dropped rather than 1 point gained. We were fortunate enough that Sarah was only a 5-day injury with a bruised elbow. Looking over for the rest of this episode, we are going to be going away to Preston, which will be a simmed game. We'll play the game against West Bromwich Albion, and then we'll sim the game against Rotherham. Looking on to next month, we have two games against Sunderland, which, as you can probably guess, we will be looking to sim one of them. 2 games against Stoke as well. What a funny month we have for football, but it is what it is. So, like I say, we'll be simming the game against Preston, playing the game against West Brom, and then simming the game against Rotherham. I think we can go into this match day very much with a full strength side. Preston have got Keane up top, McCann centre mid, which is a player to watch. Potts, Brady on the left wing, which is or left wing back, which is former Norwich. Woodman in goal. Again, mixed game performances with draws, losses, and wins. Preston, what position did that say? 7th place. This is a must-win game for us here. One that we really do need to come away with a decent result from. We'll be looking to stick with the team that we've got there currently. Rowe gets a chance to actually start the game. And we come away with a 3-1 loss. That is not what we wanted. Not looking good. That puts us in 10th place. We do come up against West Brom next, which could then bring us... It's still so tight. It's still so tight. We have played a game extra as well. So, yeah, maybe we will fall off a little bit more. We need to dust ourselves down. Go again with a game here against West Bromwich Albion. Brom always seem to have that strong 11. And then they've even got decent players sitting on the bench. Obviously, they're missing one away on international duty. Talking of international duty, we have had to make a few changes to our starting 11. With George Long coming in. The one change to starting 11, but Carlos has come off the bench with Fashnat coming onto the bench as we have a couple away on international duty ourselves. As you can see, Sarah and Yusuf have little question marks. They are playing out of position slightly. After this game, I think we're going to go through the starting 11 or through the squad and adjust training plans, make sure everyone is on the correct training plan. We're also going to look through the youth academy and make sure all the players that we've got in the youth academy are up to scratch and also training to play in the correct positions that we'd like them to be playing in. But for now, we go ahead and play against West Bromwich Albion. We are back at Carrow Road today. Last time out, obviously, meeting our local rivals in Ipswich Town, which we come away with a 2-2 draw. I feel that we were unfortunate to not come away with the win, but we just have to make sure that we hold out at the back a little bit better. Looking at the league table, you can see that we are conceding quite a few goals. We're on a -2 goal difference, which is one of the worst for a team up in the position in the table that we are in. And with passing like that, you can see why. Johnson has broke through to Josh Madra. Wallace on the right-hand side, holding the ball up, plays it back to Pippa. Using Wallace again. Hines does enough to hold him up and doesn't quite get the ball on the second attempt. Sarah does intercept but then loses again immediately, and they're holding the ball down this side of the pitch. Save from George Long. Johnny Rowe starting out wide on the right, so he needs to really start hitting the... Is that penalty? It's on the edge, right? Ooh, I think that might be a penalty. It is. Can George Long come to our rescue? He can! What a save! Quenta can breathe a sigh of relief. George Long has got him out of a bit of trouble there. And, holy! On the edge of the box. Is he going to let that one go? No, he doesn't. Plays it into George Long. Take a bow, son. You are doing a mad one today. Johnny Rose going to try and cut this ball off short, which Wallace picks up. They had full control of this game today. We cannot get our foot on the ball. Ball has signs to Sargent, uses Callum O'Hare, plays the ball on to Johnny Rowe, which has been the outlet for most of this game, but he does continuously lose it. He's changed it up a little bit, come inside and then gone back out wide to Jack Stacey, who then loses the ball, goes out for free. Sargent is through and goal! And puts it wide. Hoff Thorup is not happy. They've got a very tight defensive line, and off of the deflection, Callum O'Hare's shot goes wide. Corner kick. Nil-nil, half-time. Half is underway. Can we manage to carve a clear-cut opportunity? Obviously, we had a couple of chances in the first half, but we need to work that little bit harder and create that little bit more. We start to see the substitutions coming into play. Still looking dangerous. Lovely save from Palmer. Sitting at 0-0. As we've seen in previous games, it's not what we want to, where we want to be sitting with Norwich, especially as we seem to concede late on. Callum O'Hare with a big shot from the edge of the box, and lovely save, and they've managed to clear the ball. This could well be a ball draw coming in, or are we talking too soon here? With West Brom opening up. Whoa, crazy cross coming across. Stacey does enough. 0-0 full time. We see ourselves drop a place down to 11th. West Brom has obviously joined us down there in 10th as well. Playoffs is still not a mile off. We are a game ahead of everyone else for some reason. Next up we play Rotherham, but before that we are going to just have a look through the squad, make sure everyone is training as to what we're looking for. When it comes to training plans and things like that, certain players I'm going to work with, certain players I aren't. Someone like George Long, who's 30 years old, I can't imagine us being able to shift him and change him enough for how we want to see the team play out. So I'm not going to work with someone like him. Whereas Angus Gunn is 27, is going to hopefully be with us for a little while. We will put a development plan in place. I've got him set up to come in as a bit of a sweeper keeper. I'm not sure if you feel that that's the right thing to be doing or not, but we've still got estimated 70. We've got 44 weeks, so the progress is happening. We will leave him doing that. I feel that that's sort of something that we need a bit more of a ball playing keeper. Sam McCallum's contract is expiring in 7 months, and he has been putting in some great performances, but it will all depend on position and where we're looking to go towards the end of the season, whether we renew that. His development plan is set up as an attacking wide back. We're going to leave him at that. That's exactly where we want to be. So I'm pretty sure I've already been through all the players and set up accordingly, dependent on who they are and what. Yeah. The only ones that we do need to look into are the likes of Youssef, who currently has a development plan as an anchor man, but we need him to be playing as a central midfielder. And I'd like to see Sarah setting up as a dynamo, but I would like to see him come in there central midfield. Whoa. Fashnat shouldn't have a development plan at all, so he can just be balanced. That's right. And then we want to see him as a central midfielder more. The rest of them, I believe, Carlos, has he got a training plan, development plan? Wide winger, yep, that's perfect. Although he is set up very much. Oh no, left wing, that's fine. That's where we're looking to bring him in for signs. Kennebo is loan listed, contracts expiring. The rest of them, I'm pretty sure we're already there. Yep, we are. But one place that we haven't checked over is a youth academy. So we will be working through these players. Some of them will be getting released. So the likes of Harrison, who just is not going to get in the team with the stats that we're seeing there, with a potential of 78. He's just not going to be getting into the team, I believe. So he can be released. I feel that currently we're looking for people with a potential of, say, 85. So anyone below 85, unfortunately, aren't going to make the cut. This is what we're left with. So we've got a left midfielder here. Have a look at his development plan. Currently he's on balance, so he's working on a bit of everything. Is there any area that we believe he's stronger in? His pacey. So he's a left midfielder. Wide. Trying to look over his stats really. Wide midfielder. We've got crossing that needs to be worked on. Do we leave him on a balance and see where he is coming up close when he's a little bit older? I'm going to go with a wide midfielder there. In the centre, we've got Leo Wills. He's got lots of pace, loads and loads of pace. Defending isn't so good, so I'm going to be bringing him in as a playmaker, I believe. Centre attacking midfielder. Again, loads of pace. Dribbling. Passing. His defending's terrible, so again... Dynamo? What have we got going on here then? So we've got a centre back here. Not very pacey. He could work as a ball playing. Yeah, ball playing, I believe. We're going to shift him into another centre back who. Could literally come in as anything here. Do we go with ball playing just because that's what we like to try and set up with? And then we have a centre forward. Who doesn't really offer any of these. What he is. Is he maybe... Was he right foot? Do we see if we can get him out as a right winger? I think so. And then goalkeeper. I like the idea of sweeper keeper, so we're going to be working as a sweeper keeper there. So there we have it. That is what everyone's plans put in place. A must-win game up next to get away to Rotherham. Jordan Hugel up top, ex-Norwich. Rathbone in the middle, sorry. Phillips Green on the bench, Blackett. Playing 5 at the back, Holden. We have got Gunn and Carlos back from international duty. We'll be looking to try and make something with them now being back in the team. You can see everyone is rather unhappy. We need to really start picking up wins now. Hope that we can increase the chemistry within the team. It's a game that I expect to win, and we do. 3-1. Come away comfortable winners. Sarah with the first goal. Fleming is the one who comes on off the bench on the left wing. So Science doesn't even get that opportunity. And he scores as well straight away into the second half. Sargent also scores. 3-1 win. Hugel scores for them. Norwich. Ex-Norwich player scoring against his whole team. With that win, it holds us in 10th place. Everyone's now starting to catch up on games played. We're only 3 points off of the playoffs with Preston holding that 6th spot. Currently Leeds and Leicester are first and second, running away with it a little bit in terms similar to what how it is in real life, or was in real life, should I say. Obviously today we've gone through the development plans and got through the month of November. In the next episode, we will be picking up in December. As I said earlier, it's a funny month. We've got Sunderland twice, Stoke twice. We will not be obviously playing every single one of them games. We will make the decision as we go through. And then we've got the January transfer market. And again, Watford at home straight after playing. It's very, very strange scheduling, but yeah. Once we get into January, the transfer market will be open. We'll be able to see if any of the current players will be leaving, and if anyone else will be coming in. Well, that is it for today. As always, if you've liked the video, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see any future content from myself, hit the subscribe button. as I always say, that's all from me today. Catch you on the next one. Peace.